Okay, we're in Excel, skill 3.15 and 3.16. We're going to talk a little bit about printing and setting up our margins for printing, or also scaling our worksheets when we print. Excuse me. So I'm looking here at a worksheet that I have. We've seen this before as an example, and I want to go print this now. So I go over to the File menu, down to Print, and I see here, oh, I'm missing a column. It's 2 pages. If I click over to the other page, oh, my column snuck over onto the other page. What I can do then is I can set my margins to better, or adjust my margins to better fit what I'm printing. And you can see right here, I'm on normal margins right now. If I click on this, I have some options. I can go to wide margins. If I go to wide margins, oh, I even lose more. It doesn't make sense to make my margins wider, but it could be if you wanted to print something that didn't need quite as much space. But I'm going to switch it over to narrow margin. When I do that, you can see it's only 1 page now, and it all fits on my page. So that's how you change the margins. You can also customize your margins. Down here, customize. If wide, narrow, or normal don't work for you, you click that, and you can say exactly how many you want. You know, maybe I want a huge top margin. Maybe my left margin can be a little bigger, but my right margin needs to stay small. Hit OK, and you can see it all fits, and there's my 4-inch top margin. Moves things down. So that's customizing your margin. The next thing is scaling, and this is 3.16, I believe. Scaling is where you can tell it to print a specific way, a little bit more detailed than the margin. You can fit everything on 1 page. This is an option that I could have had. Let me just go back. You got my same document. I come over to print. Let's set my margins back to normal, and there we have it. We're still on 2 pages, but what I can do with scaling is I can go into scaling and I can say fit my sheet on 1 page. So everything in the entire sheet, let's put it on 1 page. Now if you have an extra large worksheet with a ton of stuff on it, it's going to shrink things down really small and you're not going to be able to see them. But if you have something like this, you can just say fit on 1 page, and it'll scale it down. It'll shrink it down to where it all fits on 1 page. I can also say, you know what, just make sure all of the columns fit on 1 page. It's kind of the same thing we have here because the rows didn't go in. Or I can say make all the rows fit on 1 page. Those are some of your scaling options. There's some other options for customized. I don't know that you'll use them very much, but the fit sheet on 1 page is very nice because most of the time you want to print something out, you want it all on 1 page. You can just select that, hit print, and it'll print everything on that 1 page. So that is your printing margins and scaling. Code word for this lesson is winter. W-I-N-T-E-R.